it can be rough. It can be rough to like almost try to play this perfect Pikachu that is supposedly like the best character or top 2, top 3 character in the game. It does take it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, like it all comes down to execution, and we'll see how clean is Shinymark's execution here today. And we do see the straight up choice with the hero, and the loops are gonna start. But no, he chooses to take Nair to the platform, which also helps Pikachu to extend some of his combos. We do have a buffed hero, but that wasn't meant to last. Here, he's gonna fight. Well, electricity with electricity. However, like Heroes is not a projectile, so he can actually shoot from afar, and Acceleratle actually also a huge tool to deal with all the offensive and even defensive pressure that Pikachu could offer.
Oh yeah, and even Hero's another character. This should be the confirmed. No down smash, tries to get a grab. Maybe would again the Nair doesn't go into the up smash. This is really big. Those are the windows where if Pikachu can get a stock at around that like 120-ish%, that's amazing, right? Like you don't have to get the up throw at 180. So we might have to see Shinymark work a little bit harder, but the call out on the jump, the up smash gets the stock.
And his car's not even 50% on Shinymark, and he's gonna start again with a huge combo here, putting him on the platform. Great roll, and though a little bit risky, like Nair knew he had to gamble there to make it out of pressure. Acceleratle once more. That's the part of Hero that everybody sharks on, right? Like the whack, the twack, and even the criticals. Yes. And if Nair is able to get some of that luck, if he I don't know, he did his prayers today or something, like we could be seeing that. And that's what you were talking about, Charles. That mistake on the recovery is gonna cost very dearly for Shinymark. However, he's still ahead.
Ooh, I like the get up attack in response to the trump. You do actually get more frame advantage the earlier you trump your opponent. So some of these later trumps, you won't actually activate the trump as fast. So it gives your opponent like a window to react there. So good stuff on Nair. And now we see the bounce on deck, and I can definitely see the hero pick. I don't necessarily think hero beats Pikachu, but it's probably a better pick than Rizzy, because we even talked about that. Oh my god, that did not KO.
I'm even more surprised that did not KO. If you talk about Hero being unfair, however, he definitely deserved that, and he's gonna find a backer instead. Fighting with that full charge bounce again on deck, gonna make his recovery a little easier, but yeah, that air dodge was not on the right place. However, Nair is buffing himself, and this is extremely important for Hero.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people talk about like Whack and all those other moves, but Kaboom, can we talk about Kaboom? I hate that move. That move is man. Like, oh my god. Just like dealing with it is so irritating. But whoa!
That was very close.
Yeah, on down.
Yeah, oh my god, that's the beauty of the platforms, right? Like you can get those stocks. We did see Cloudy, for example, get a beautiful string yesterday on that same platform on Town and City. Okay, not even gonna mess with that glowing hero. That shield is looking quite low as well. However, Ultimate does recover the shields a little bit faster, so it's not gonna be a factor for as long as in other games. You're going for the mix-ups, and he got the critical. Even that sound spelled doom, and Nair was ready for that landing, and let me tell you, like, all of you guys in chat know it's not easy to catch Pikachu's landing, but if you're making it predictable, it's more so of adapting to the player kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Shinymark had the option of quick attack there. That is the catalyst of, Pikachu's disadvantage state, which is one of the bigger reasons why most of the community thinks Pikachu is, a very good character, very consistent, right? You have all these quick attack options and disadvantage. That time Shinymark goes for a neutral air dodge, which isn't too bad, but Nair was just ready, didn't commit to any move, and just dashed forward, got the down smash, caught the landing, and we're on offline, so we got those reactions. We're ready.
Of course, he definitely was ready. The battle of mobility is not going to last here. Shinymark has been able to get a 10% on Nair, but when it comes down to actually taking the stock, he has been struggling some. And Nair, on the other hand, he has like almost stalling that advantage away from Shinymark. So, and that is very crucial because Hero is not super fast. He doesn't have the best frame data in the game. He has to abuse that range and the extra tools that he has. Oh, he was going for the drag down. Still able to recover, but not for long. Who decided that Pikachu was gonna get a downer? I don't know, but it's an excellent tool that, of course, Shinymark is gonna take advantage of.
Yeah, and you can actually, there are some scenarios like that where you can, oh man, here comes the loops. It doesn't matter if you got the bounce, you can't bounce the Nair off, and here's the sour up air setup. 5 in a row, no, we got 4 in a row into the down tilt. Wow, that was so close. He just needed that one offstage read, but look at the damage that's been racked up.
Yeah, talk about bringing it back here, and again, the edge guard is not gonna stop Pikachu. Just so many tools, the backer, the downer. Yeah, it's not ending. This man wants that stock. That is his sole wish, and even though this back throw is not gonna kill, it's setting up for a huge pressure, and again, like Nair, the ball's on his court.
That is so crazy that Shinymark edge guarded him to the point that he oomed him. He got him out, like he ran out of mana. Like
yeah, pretty much.
That's so funny that there's a character in Smash where you can, I mean, I guess Robin up B is another thing too, where you only have so much charges up B, but that was just funny. And even earlier, it was crazy. So usually, oh no, another sour.
Yo!
It's not ending. It's never ending, the zoom. Okay, back on stage.
The saving grace of Hero's recovery, definitely. That's not that costly. However, second tech chase, oh, he reacted here into that tech chase, and that's definitely not what you want to see. Not going to lose the stock for it. Could have been a bigger punish. However, Shinymark has such a tremendous lead here that he really doesn't need to push further for that, and eventually you're going to work them into up throw percent or going to get an edge guard. So I think Shinymark is pretty well set here to bring us into a game number 3 with 1 on the board, and now things are pretty even. The hero getting neutralized by the Pikachu main from Guatemala.
Yeah, that game 2 that's Shinymark when he's playing on point. All those combos, all the sour up air setups looked very consistent, and even just like, I love the way that Shinymark was finishing off the team as well, setting up for the down tilt, really just, you know, maybe not so much damage, but instead of going for like something else, I'll just go for a down tilt. It sends off at a really great angle. I want to get these really low edge guards where hero can struggle. And even early, I wanted to point out earlier too, most heroes, they'll use jump to cancel their menu. Earlier, Nair understood that he didn't have a jump, so he menued, selected bounce, and then went for another menu and got the zoom. When most players in that situation, they would just give up and be like, oh, well, you know, I didn't get the zoom. But, you know, Nair knew that if he picked the certain buff spell, he could just go into menu again. But, you know, we're getting started in game number 3 already. Shinymark trying to take Nair's stock off stage once again.
Oh, and here we have it. Super powered again. Quick attack being the saving grace here for Shinymark. He's going to put pressure with that forward tilt. And once again, setting up these tech chase situations, abusing that extra mobility that Pikachu does have. And once again, this zoom, making sure that Nair is going to make it back onto the stage. However, he is going to eat that down smash. And Shinymark seems to have found his comfort here in the matchup versus Hero. I don't know if we perhaps could see the Ridley on the next one, because like definitely Hero can be one of those combat characters. You get hit by one critical and then your morale is gone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But here is the rinse and repeat. The forward smash to get to the high recovery onto the platform. The Nair. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was. You need to do that kind of mix-up when you're fighting against Pikachu, right? And Shinymark has shown us that he is able to fight to the bitter end and make Hero run out of the MP. Here, he's gonna fall prey to that move that we are not gonna name, because if not, well, we're gonna get somebody tilted here. Oh, again. Yeah. Again.
Out of mana. And I mean, he did use a Kaboom to take the stock. Kaboom is a very powerful spell, but because of how powerful the spell is, it does take about 40 mana, I believe. So it's a big chunk of that. Okay, wait a minute. Here's the loops. Okay, the air dodge out, but just right back into the blender here.
Yeah, that's the real loops. It's like the offensive pressure from Pikachu. Oh, definitely the last move that you want to see here. Let's see if Mark knows the timing to punish. And yeah, he does. Not full charge, yeah, but it's kind of funny, definitely. that he's getting Clank instead of any other option, and he's styling now, even under recovery. I mean, you have one stock to play with, so why not? However, like, you can never like sleep on this character again, as long as he has mana. But you can also not sleep on the confirms from Pikachu. Very clean execution there from Shinymark, because if you are a couple of frames off on that drag down, you're definitely getting punished yourself as a Pikachu player instead of taking the stock. So again, cleaning up that execution, I think that those jitters perhaps that Shinymark could have had at the beginning of the set are pretty much gone, and now we're seeing the confidence that it really shines through in his character.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick it out with the hero. I agree. I mean, Ridley Pika sounds incredibly rough. If you think Hero's recovery is getting exploited, let me tell you, Ridley, oh boy, it's
yeah,
it wouldn't be pretty. At least you can fish for Zoom, right? Like there's some saving graces, and the broken thing about Zoom is it only costs like 4 mana or something, maybe 6 mana. It's a very cheap spell for what you get out of it. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like go to center stage real quick. Like that's so strong, and the fact that the mana is so cheap for that is incredible.
Yeah, definitely one of the tools that you have to use with Hero. And reading the pattern that he was in which he was trying to land, and that Thunder, that second hitbox, of course, super strong, and he is like passing by those spells. Oh, huge mistake, but not a bigger punish, just the dash attack. And again, buffs not enough to take the stock, and Nair is falling further behind.
Yeah, Nair going for like some of these riskier plays for sure. Even with the mana, we even see some of the doesn't lose the stock for it. That was close. We saw the Hocus Pocus. Okay. Now, see, I wonder, is Nair a Hocus Pocus kind of hero? You know what I mean? Like because there are heroes that will do the Hocus Pocus, but I mean, most heroes I see at top level don't go for it. But
yeah, no, Nair definitely a more careful type of hero. He thinks that some of those tools are very much not that useful for hero, even though they have their niche uses. Artis is going to be able to recover. Of course, he still had a jump. Very crucial to still have. And the swoosh, again, rinse and repeat, however, and even going for the style off stage. That was not necessary. He could have jumped off stage and tried to hit him, but he is going for the definitive way of saying, yeah, I want that spot on the Smash World Tour.
Yeah, and I love how Shinymark always tries to set up into the sour up air. Doesn't get it every single time, but we see like the ending of the loop, he goes for the down throw, then tries to like dash back and set up the sour up air. Wait a minute. Oh, double down air, not gonna connect. No trump. Okay. Gets back on stage, and this is still looking really troublesome for Nair. Just down an entire stock, and Shinymark looking like he's gonna clean things up.
Yeah, he's just looking for that last confirm, maybe, to get the final stock in this set. Rattle gonna make things way easier. Nair perhaps gonna pressure, and he was trying to do it, of course. Extra mobility, super important. Mobility is king in this game. And he hasn't been using the projectiles as well, not answering with those neutral Vs, like the fast charge when you have Acceleratle does combo into a lot of stuff. Also not being able to use the pressure on the platforms, and the spells are coming out, but it might be too little too late.
Here's another Acceleratle. Look at Hero just flying, looking faster than Pikachu. The snooze not going to catch the 2-frame there. Oh, and the forward air is going to be enough, yeah, especially on Town and City. Shinymark really looking clean on the offense that set. We had a quick attack flub on game 1, but really just, kept the composure together, and we just saw a beautiful display of offense on the hero off stage.
Yeah, great stuff to Shinymark, and as well, like, we have to point out that Nair really did get a rough draw here, because both his main characters really very much so struggle versus Pikachu. I mean, that's a story for like more than half the cast, of course, but especially when you get both of these characters here. And, well, even though some of the Mexican brethren here are falling, we still have quite a few representatives, and Guatemala is still on the map. One more victory, and I do think that he is gonna make it into the Smash World Tour. So